Good morning, Merry Christmas Eve, friends. So I'm going to make my coffee for today with my espresso advent calendar, which should be ending today, but we're days behind, so it's not ending today. I'm gonna have a few more days of that. But stay tuned for the rest of the video because instead of just talking you through my coffee, I'm gonna talk to you about why I want to buy my grandma's house and why I'm trying to pay my car off early to do so. So my specific set of great-grandparents that came here from Russia when they were young to the United States met, fell in love, purchased land in the town that my grandma lives in. They went on to have 7 children, 2 girls and 5 boys, and one of those boys was my grandfather. And with 7 kids, they didn't have them like back to back to back, so some of them have a large age range difference between them, but my grandfather was right in the middle. When he met my grandmother, they got married, and his parents gave them land. I don't think he bought it. I think gave him land. My aunt watches all my videos. She can comment and tell you. And they built their house there, but they gave all their kids land. And all the kids built their house on these same streets that are all next to each other. And as their kids got older, their kids built their houses there. So like my mom lives right next door to my grandma. Across the street from my mom is my grandpa's brother's house that now his granddaughter and his son and their family live in. So there is a lot of lore and history about the houses and the area. Also, this is hot chocolate, so I don't need a taste test. But something special about our family is with a family that big, everyone gets along pretty well. So for Christmas Eve, we have a giant party every year. This year and most years, as of late, it's at my mom's house because she has a house big enough to host everyone. But the party originated at my aunt and uncle's, and I believe that's where it started, who lived across the street from my mom. And when they both passed away, they continued on the tradition. Different cousins held the party. And I think that that's important because while they're all first cousin, my mom and my aunts and their cousins, the second, third, fourth cousins that are coming now still really like this tradition, and we all love getting together on Christmas Eve. I'm showing you this wedding picture on my mantle now because this is the barn that my great-grandparents had on their farm that was part of the land, and their last name started with a K. My whole family has this last name, but then our last name also starts with a K. So for our wedding, we had pictures taken at the barn, and we had the reception in my mom's backyard. Because our family is so big, everyone was able to walk to the wedding because they lived close, and we had over 300 people at the wedding in my mom and dad's backyard. Crazy. But we have lots of traditions like that. Like my kids have never trick-or-treated anywhere except our street that we live on, and then we drive to the town my family lives in and trick-or-treat at all my relatives' houses. And as I said, as people pass away